I found the best way to average like 100 blocks for your defensive specialization challenges on 2K26. I have been hawking out this game. You see, I already got the fast shoes and we is moving. And when it comes to defensive challenges or the specialization stuff, I'm already on challenge 7. I started this yesterday. Okay, yesterday. All right, so this video, I'm gonna definitely go over what I've been doing. I do think it's probably the most detailed and best version of how to actually get your defensive specialization stuff done without doing any glitches. And it's glitchless. Like, you don't gotta worry about getting banned or nothing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. I will say, when it comes to builds, I'm using is this my ones build? I think this is my ones build, okay? So I have block on my build. I have 78 block. I don't have any steel on my build, but you can still get blitz steals. And really, all you really need is at least the 78 block. That's really what you like need, or like 74 block. You need a little bit of block, but if you can, I'm sorry, I'm clutching my water, all right? If you can, make a build with a 99 block. Let me actually show you guys real quick. Sorry, wasting a little bit of time, but this is crazy what I've been doing, all right? So here's the build I've been doing all the challenges on, right? It's a 76 overall disruptive board in for the build sucks. I made this build and I gave it 99 block. 99 block, the 94 vert. Pretty much anytime I want a block, I'm getting a block, okay? So if you got the VC, I don't even know how much I spent. I think I did spend 100,000. So how much VC is that? Whew, that is a pretty penny, probably like 25 bucks, okay? If you can, make you a build that has very high block. If you don't have the VC, it's perfectly fine. You can still use a build that has like in the 70s, 80s blocks, that's perfectly fine. But a build like this will make your stuff go by way faster. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get into the video. I'm gonna stop wasting time. I already posted this video on my Twitter. So you guys need to follow my Twitter to make sure that you're up to date with everything that I figure out new, and I be posting stuff on there. So make sure you follow my Twitter because they've seen this first already. I'm just gonna copy that video, put it into this video, and then maybe like talk about some things after. But without further ado, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Stay on the ground at 200,000 subs. Make sure you actually have the noties on in case we ever do another giveaway. 2K always be giving me codes, so shout out to 2K. Let's just go ahead and get into that Street Kings, and I'm gonna show you guys how I was averaging, like literally averaging 100 blocks, 100 good shot contests, just playing the Street Kings. All right, let's get it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been gaming crazy, so I just woke up. I'm already on the 7th build specialization, and I kid you not, I started this yesterday. So I'm already 18 games into the 100 games. This is a grind. Did the 250 shots. That one's actually pretty easy. The 50 games, the game where you have to win the games, it just takes a long time. 250 blocks, and yeah, I'm already on the 7th goal, and I think I might have found like the most efficient way to end games fast while getting the, you know, challenges and the blocks and all that. So this is what I was doing. Now, yeah, you could go over to that Jordan place over there. You could do that. I'm over here, and we over here playing Donnie dribbles over and over and over again. All right, and so this is like, it's very detailed what I'm doing. This is the basic explanation. Just keep playing him, baiting him to throw it to Gru and get the block. We all already know that, right? But the very technical thing that I'm doing, I'm finna break down, all right? So when you play these dudes, the captains, whatever, right? When you play them 5 times, is it 5 times or 3? Yeah, 5 times. When you play them 5 times, you unlock the trials for them, all right? And so for me, on this build, I've only ever played Donnie Dribble. So I got his trial right there, boom, the first trial. And so when you play the trial, it always has Gru, or no, it always has Alkins as like the center. And so he's always, or like 99% of the time, throwing the ball in. And that's like a very key detail, all right? So I'm gonna just show you what I'm doing. Start up the game. I don't even gotta select the teammates, it already does it for you. Skip the intro. I wish you could skip this a little bit faster, but all we're gonna do, you know, we're getting blocked. So I think what the challenge currently is, we'll just get 3 blocks and win the game. And so the reason we're playing the trial is because the 3-pointers on this court or during the trial are actually 4-pointers. So the game's end faster, and you don't have to worry about the other team shutting down the game. All right, so all I'm gonna do, you know, try to get a just block right here, didn't get the block. All right, cool. I actually made a 99 block build. I'm not on it right now. I'm just on my 78 block 6'8" ones build, right? So most of the time you just shoot over them, right? They're short. Okay, cool. If you can't shoot, then just go for like layups or something. All right, but one thing you can try to do, you can try to get blitz still. So boom, I already got 1. Right, just keep hitting my 3s. But what I've been doing, okay, and you see the games it's already 8-2, right? The game just started, okay? So Gru, try to bait Gru to go up. Okay, he went up, cool. Now, when I want to try to go for blocks and like really get blocks, this is what you have to do. Just run out of bounds anywhere in this court, like in the front court, just run either to the left out of bounds or right out of bounds. And so when you do that, Alkins throws the ball in, and Gru, your matchup, you just got to try to bait him to go for a layup. And then you can just boom. You see that? That's what I've been doing. And so that's how I got all my blocks extremely easy. I'll do it again, right? Alkins always throws the ball in. I don't know why it's not like this on the other mode, like the regular mode. But in this mode, see, I didn't get a block there, but you know, my 99 block build's getting that. In the regular mode, Gru's always the one throwing the ball in. And you don't want Gru throwing the ball in because Alkins is the one you have to try to block. And for some reason, he's a lot better than Gru at doing layups. So try to bait Gru to go in for the... Nah, it didn't work this time. All right, Gru, he can try to shoot it. It's cool, whatever, don't matter. I think I already completed the stuff. And I just need one more block and one more steal. And so since it's the trial, 3-pointers are worth 4. So boom, the games are gonna end a little bit faster. You can just keep trying to bait Gru to go in. He's gonna go in eventually. You'll get the blocks. Cool, I didn't get it there. I could also just go for a blitz steal. So I'll show you. I'll show you in a second. Stuck out of bounds, try to hot Gru down. Here we go. Boom, well, that was a good shot contest, maybe. It didn't even say that. He actually made that. And so actually, I'll load up on my 99 block build and like show you, like you dead ass do just get a block every single time. Like off the rip, I can try to get a blitz. Oh, didn't get it. Normally, if they give you a foul call on when you try to go for a blitz, they'll instantly just take the ball out and then you can just try to go for the block. All right, boom. I'll try to like intentionally foul him so that way they can just like take it out. Okay, boom. So I intentionally got a foul. So now he's gonna take it out. Oh, my alarm. All right, and then Gru's gonna cut in, try to go for it. There we go, boom, just like that. All right, and so this is, wait, yeah, I already got a steal and, yep, a steal and 2 blocks. So I'm done with the game. I just gotta end the game, so boom. I think this is the most efficient way for getting the games done. So the 3 blocks or three blocks and a steal, whatever, and do that for 100 games and 50 games. This is the most efficient way for that. But if you're just going for straight blocks or straight contests, load up on a build that has really high block and just keep running out of bounds when you're in that half court setting, and keep just baiting Gru for the layups and then keep blocking them. You know, let me just switch the builds. All right, so this is literally a build I made for the build specialization. It has a 99 block, maxed out the vert just so I can get the Paint Patroller Legend, Pogo Hall of Fame, High Flying Legend, all that shit, right? I did spend some VC. I probably spent like 100,000 VC. I did spend some VC on this build. But because I spent that VC, like I literally get blocks every single, where is it, goddamn? I literally get blocks every single time I'm doing that little run out thing, right? In multiple games, I would be getting 70, 80 blocks. For the shot contest, I got 100 plus shot contests in one game. 100 plus, I got like 104 in one game. It did take some time, yeah, but like I did it all in one game. So it's the same thing, just start the trials, right? Because the games end faster. This build has a 25 3 ball, but for some reason, whenever I get 2-way on this build, I don't miss. I don't miss 3s. I've actually hit fading backcourt 3s on this build. And so I do think that you do just got to spend the VC. Like if you really want to like complete this as fast as possible, and like spend the VC, because it's a grind. It is definitely a grind. So just switch, boom, try to bait Gru to go in, cool. Boom, already 1 block like that. And so whenever I was just farming the blocks, just run out of bounds, just like this, boom. And Gru's always gonna throw the ball, or Alkin's always gonna throw the ball in. Now you can hawk down Gru. You will literally get the block every single time. Like actually, if it's not a block, it's a foul. But like, look at this, every single time. And so sometimes, you know, you see how we're resetting the possession, right? Sometimes you'll get like 4 blocks before they even reset the possession. Most of the time you'll get like 1 or 2, but sometimes you will get 4. So that possession alone, boom, I just got like 3 blocks. Or was it 4 blocks? It was either 3, I think like 3 blocks like that. Boom. All right, and so it's like actually extremely easy. You're just gonna keep throwing it. Boom, block. Simple as that. Look, oh, I almost got 2 right there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very easy. So there was someone in the comments, he was like, oh, you're lying or something. He was like, oh, stop lying. You did it once. I promise you, I literally started these challenges yesterday. Oh, I can't even speak, so. Boom, give me that. It's very easy. Look, they got the ball again. He's probably gonna shoot it. Boom, give me that. You see what I'm saying? Like this is definitely, I think, the best method, just doing this. Don't be shooting the ball out of bounds, because this is better than them like trying to check the ball up and all that. And is that a good shot contest? Yep, that was a good shot contest. That's a good shot contest. That's already 2 good shot contests. You know, I probably already got like, if I got 8 blocks, that means I probably got like 10 good shot contests. And it's been what? 2 minutes, if that. All right, I don't even need to be doing this. But you see, that's how you farm the blocks. And so look, I'm gonna build with the 25 3-ball, but since I got two-way, look at that. Literally, I got a 25 3-ball in this build. I ain't upgrade that shit. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the method. Just be running out of bounds in the half-court setting. Farm blocks on Gru, specifically Gru, and you got to play the trials because for some reason, in the regular thing, Gru's most of the time throwing the ball in the regular thing and not the trial. And then also in the trials, it's 4 points. The game's end faster, yada, 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 yada. So that's what I was doing. All right, so now that the video's over, that's just the same. You could literally watch that video on my Twitter. There's like a couple things I want to talk about. Doing the trial games counts towards your lifetime challenges. So, you know, you click Y or triangle, go to the lifetime challenges. When you go to the Street Kings, you see how it says the complete 32 teammate trials in Street Kings? All that is from just playing Donnie dribbles over and over and over again. It's like a little bug in the game. I hope that bug doesn't get patched or fixed or anything. Please, 2K, don't fix that. But you can literally complete 1, 2, 3 of the challenges just by winning those games over and over and over again. Whenever you're going for like get the 3 contests or 3 blocks and steals and win the game, you know? So that was one thing. Another thing, I don't think you need block boosts to get any more blocks or like steal boosts. I don't think you need to be buying that stuff. I know some people say that it's probably helpful, and it probably is, but I don't think you need to be spending your VC on that. One thing you should be doing though is switching your takeover. So like on my 99 block build, I have custom takeover unlocked. So I just made my own custom take, and I made it so that way my interior defense gets bumped up to a 99 whenever it's at level 4, right? And then I also get the Rim Guardian takeover whenever I get take, you know? So if you have custom takes, definitely make your own custom take for what you think is gonna be best. I think definitely have an interior block. That's gonna be the best thing possible. You know, if you're on a guard, definitely be using like satellites that we can just be pulling from half court. I also do think that the blocks are easier to get than steals. Because steals in this game are almost non-existent. So if you really wanna knock these challenges out, you kinda just gotta make the build, you know? Maybe put in like 40,000 VC to a build. I know that's a lot. Put in that VC to a build. You'll probably make the VC back after winning all these games. But that's definitely gonna be the fastest method on how to like complete all these challenges. Because mind you, like I said, I started this yesterday. And realistically speaking, I think including breaks and let's say I go take a nap or go to sleep and go visit my mom or something, right? Including realistic breaks, I think I'll be done with these 3 challenges within the next 24 hours. I'm so serious. That's just how many blocks I average and how fast I'm finishing games. So with the 100 games, I'm winning those on my 6-8, getting the blocks and steals on that build. And then with the blocks, just get the 400 blocks. In the shot contest, I'm doing that on this build, because it's a lot easier. Because you don't actually have to win the games. You can just sit in the same game for 30 minutes. But if this video helped you out, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. 2K made it very challenging to get these specializations done. I think defense might be one of the hardest ones. So I helped you guys out. Help me out. Just drop a like, you know. It's been your boy GB3. I love y'all boys. Stay sexy, and I'll see y'all next time, man.